Change equals loss. Loss creates grief. Think about that. When you roll out a new technology, new processes, or even a new vision, people are losing something. Their old way of working, their comfort zone, sometimes it's even their identity. And grief doesn't show up the same way for everyone. Some people sprint forward, others crawl, and some just get stuck. And that's normal. Psychologist William Bridges, in his transitions model, described change as a three-part process: ending, losing, and letting go. People first experience what they're leaving behind. That's where the grief starts. 2, the neutral zone, a messy middle where old habits are gone, but new habits have not yet become comfortable. And then 3, the new beginning. And this is where energy and commitment finally return. In my book, You're Doing It Wrong, I argue that when leaders ignore this grief, they set themselves up for resistance. They aren't resisting you personally, they're grieving the loss of what was familiar. I saw this firsthand when we shut down an old manual process and replaced it with a new digital system using technology. Some employees weren't resisting because they hated the technology, they were resisting because they had lost something. And that was a sense of competence that came from being masters of their old system. Overnight, what they were good at didn't matter anymore, and that felt like a loss of identity. Instead of pushing harder on the why or demanding faster results, I learned to shift my question. Instead of asking, why aren't they motivated? I started asking, where are they in the grief process? Are they denying? This won't last. Are they resisting? This is stupid. I'm not doing it. Are they exploring? Okay, maybe I'll try it once. Or are they committing? I can see that this is working. That mind shift let me lead with empathy without lowering expectations. Here's another reality. People don't all learn at the same pace. There's some people that are sprinters. They grab change fast, sometimes even before the process is fully built. They can help you test and refine, but they can also leave others behind if you're not careful. And then you got the crawlers. They move slowly, double-checking every step, and only adopt once they feel secure. They can frustrate sprinters, but when they commit, they're steady and they're reliable. Here's another reality. People don't all learn at the same pace. The sprinters, they grab change fast, sometimes even before the process is fully built. They can help you test and refine, but they can also leave others behind if you're not careful. The crawlers, they move slowly, double-check every step, and only adopt once they feel secure. They can frustrate sprinters, but when they commit, they're steady and they're reliable. And then you have the stuck. These are the folks that are caught in grief. They either need focused coaching to move forward, or in some cases, clear accountability if they refuse to move at all. As leaders, we have to respect these different learning patterns. Pushing sprinters too slow frustrates them. Pushing crawlers too fast overwhelms them. Ignoring the stuck lets them drag the culture down. When leaders mistake grief for laziness, they lose trust. When they confuse a slow learner for a resistor, they risk alienating someone who could have become a champion. But when leaders acknowledge grief, respect learning patterns, and coach accordingly, they can unlock commitment. Change isn't a technical process, it's an emotional one. Every change involves loss, and loss creates grief. When you recognize that, you stop asking, why aren't they motivated? And start asking, where are they in the process of letting go and moving forward? Lead with empathy, respect the different learning patterns, and you'll not only move people through grief, you'll bring them to commitment.